Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Darius back with some more live gameplay, and we have a amazing game here. We got the Darius matchup, not one I get to see too often anymore, so to have one that I do well in is really exciting. Be sure to like and subscribe, and so you don't miss any of the Illaoi gameplay or any of the other videos I'll be coming out with here in the future, other champions. So you don't want to miss it. But Darius Illaoi is a skill matchup, but I would say it's Darius' favored. And the reason for that is Darius has all the agency, right? So think about it this way. If I get E'd by Darius, I will automatically lose 50% of my health. Okay? If I E Darius, my skill shot, Darius can run away and lose probably 5 to 10%. And he can always run away safely. I can never run away safely. Anytime I get like put in a bad position, I'll just get destroyed. Now, you notice I'm trading extremely well this lane so far. I've dodged every Q. I've been Wing and Qing really effectively. I've been going in whenever he W's a minion. He Q'd there, so I go in again. Every time he uses an ability, I'm going in. Which is really effective. Now I've got a nice freeze going on. I'm going to match him on the tentacle. I'm not letting me... He's not getting anything for free this game. Beautiful. Can I kill it in time? Oh, the tentacle kills it. And again, we're just going in. We're going in. Waiting for the Q. If we land this Q, it's big. Auto W. Beautiful. Yeah, so the important thing there, you notice at the end, if my W already starts connecting by the time he flashes, he's dead. My W will connect no matter what. Also, I'm continuing the freeze. He doesn't have teleport. He ran Ghost Flash. So what that means is I can freeze here and really punish. And I'm not too afraid of Echo because I have such a good tentacle setup. Oh, here he is. W, auto Q, auto. Obviously, I didn't have two tentacles there, which is suboptimal, but still a really good position to be in. So I'm a both summoner spells, and I kind of figured like this, yeah. So I use my low health to bait Darius into a really bad trade. By being really low, he's going to tend to be more aggro, and if I'm positioned there between two tentacles, I can throw out the E. And it just opens him up to this like really good trade for me. And that's part of like the mind games of understanding. I'm telling you, we're just destroying this Darius. This might be the most perfect 1 through 5 I've ever played versus a Darius. Like, I'm baiting out E's, I'm dodging every Q, I'm waiting until W's are thrown to go in, I'm landing every E myself. Absolutely beautiful. I'd argue this has been a near perfect laning phase so far. I missed one cannon earlier. Remember, he doesn't have any summoner spells, and he's really low here. Yep. A little bit riskier than I'd hoped. I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I don't know where Echo or LeBlanc. Mainly LeBlanc, actually. I see Echo on the map, but I noticed this, but I still don't like that LeBlanc's on mid. The wave's gonna crash anyway, so I lose like 3 or 4 minions, but it prevents LeBlanc from getting a big shutdown gold kill on me. If she is top. I don't know if she is or not. One of the things we wouldn't know unless we looked at the replay. Maybe it was just a convenient back by her. But it also could have been her roaming. So yeah, I knew that at that health pool, if I flash ult WQ and I land everything, I kill Darius, even through the Q heal. With the Q heal, it was a little bit risky, but I think it's worth to go for, because you'd notice like when that wave crashes, he loses so much. Now I'm up 2 levels, it's really big lead. And this is a big morale boost for my team as well. I think this is my first blunder this game. I think I should have froze this. Like, freeze it for 50 seconds and then go aggro. I mean, realistically, what am I going to do for the next 45 seconds? But I decided to go aggro. Which isn't, like, the worst thing. We saw Echo mid. I think freezing would have been better there. And because I don't have ult, I do have to somewhat respect if Echo is coming top. Because Darius is level 5, I'm not too afraid. Really good ease. The auto W, walk away. Auto Q. W back onto it. Oh, no, just auto. Walk away, get out of turret. Yeah. Yeah. And our ult's coming back up. Keep pushing. Maybe look for a dirty dive. This is also another, like, I shouldn't have gone this that hard. I didn't think Echo would still be top. I thought Echo was top like 45 seconds ago. When he left mid. And then he still was top side a minute later. I don't know. It seems like he was top for a while, but maybe he was just clearing jungle and then happened to be top. But there's really no reason for me to rush that. I could just keep poking with ease from a max distance, and if I do that, it gives me the out of like, if Echo is top, I'm not fully committed, and then I'm not diving under turret in a 1v2 with the like decent CC chains. Now, I couldn't stop Darius's back, so I decided to just freeze the wave. So what I can do is pull this wave back so it doesn't crash, and then there's going to be another wave coming up, and it will create a mega freeze. Good job by team. Get Drake. Just keeping the range minions alive. They keep the freeze going. Our mid's having a rough time, but that's okay. Well, it's been 30, and what I'll do is start getting aggressive again once that starts getting to being up again. Okay. Just chilling. No flash for a minute. That'd be really nice to have up in case Echo comes up.
An ally has been
QE? No, we go for W. And then QE. It's not long enough. Unlucky. LeBlanc's running like that. It's weird because we kind of know Echo's topside. We kind of have that feeling. And it's LeBlanc, so it's unlikely either of us ever catch her anyways. So there's no reason to run down for that. Just better off staying in lane. So I'm holding this right now. I don't know if I'll end up pushing or not. I can't remember.
Without change, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens.
Yeah, I started having a lot of dropped frames this game. You notice, like, that was a really awkward one right here. Oh, watch that E though. Oh, it's so beautiful. Unlucky not killing that in time. Now I start getting aggressive again.
My god is not love. It is a
Pretty much because my flash is back up, and we see Echo bot now, so I'm gonna go for a dive here. We can bait it, get the tentacle up, wait for the tentacle. Not good. Swing and a miss. I'm building Divine Thunder this game, and the reason for that is that the enemy team only has 2 melee champions. So Gorge Anchor just wouldn't be that effective. And I Q-max because landing the E isn't exactly a prereq. Like, if I miss E and Darius all ends me, I can still actually win if I'm between 2 tentacles up already and I ult and start Q and W spamming. So, having E on a lower cooldown isn't that big of a deal, but the tentacle damage could be impactful if I miss. Because if I miss E, that's usually when the Darius will start all-ending me. So what I started doing is I tracked that the Darius kept running down whenever I go for that E. So I just started throwing it lower. We go for an all-in here. Come on, 1 or 2 more tentacles? Dang. I knew my flash ult would kill the spirit, and then with that, all the tentacles should attack Darius afterwards. And he'd be slowed, but he ghosted and just kind of ran. Which is whatever. He did lose another wave for that. So we're just running back to lane. Divine Sunder or finish. Pretty early timing. Would have been earlier if we'd gotten both the plates. We actually missed both of them. Sona with a great roam. Keeping Lysandra in the game. I had a fantastic team this game. Everyone was really supportive. No one was slamming. Everyone worked together. It was beautiful. It's how Silicu should be. It never is that way, but it should be that way. And you see more of the dropped frames issues. Just people kind of like Darius kind of skipping around. Not sure what the deal was. I'm also not sure what the crap he's doing here. I do that because I knew he was going to flash. So I did that to have vision, but it wasn't quite enough. Now we have Shelly in a really awkward spot where yeah, you see more drop frames. You don't want Shelly to reset though. Beautiful E. I'm just trying to zone. With Divine Sunder, even without ult, I do a lot of damage and healing. I actually don't want to help because I'm so afraid of it resetting if I walk up and help. Ult's almost back up so we can go back top lane.
Shut down.
Keep pushing. Keep trying to get plates. There's only a minute left.
The waves will drag you down. A little fight to show.
Yeah, see, again, I was tracking that he kept running down, so I kept throwing it down. I should have ulted right then, but it doesn't really matter because I've got Zinza here. But I think if I ult that knock, that E-rate, I think I just win anyways. He's gonna Rift Herald. Really good top. See, this is where you do want to Rift Herald top. Last video, actually, we are talking about how we didn't want to Rift Herald top. Here we do, because the plates are gonna drop in 30 seconds. I'm not gonna get all the plates. And he can't get the Rift Herald anywhere else anyways in the amount of time he had. That was a really good Rift Herald top. And the actual reason Zinzao went for that dive under turret is because he wanted to drop the Rift somewhere. They're gonna get Drake. I mean, I could teleport. It's a 4v4, 4v5. I don't have R. Sona doesn't have R. It's just really awkward. It's not worth it. Probably better off just waiting until the next Drake. I'm ready for a pickaxe. I'm gonna build Serix Sage again. I talked about that last game, but I think my go-to core right now build is Serix is Mythic, either Gore Drinker or Divine Sunder, into Serix Sage, into Death Stance. I really don't think you can go wrong with that three core build. The only time it's maybe not the only time it wouldn't be like you might want to go another item earlier would be if they have heavy AP damage, and then you'd want to go like Spirit Visage instead of Death Stance. I think that'd be the replacement you'd make. This is that one for the play there. I don't really blame him. I mean, Darius has like 1 kill or something. But it doesn't pan out. That's okay. I think, yeah, I figured Zillion was recon somewhere around there. Beautiful E. I mean, it's not a great place to fight, but I also don't mind fighting it. I'm also buying Aphelios bottom a lot of time if you look at the minimap. So Aphelios gets the free turret and a lot of like CSing. So I'm buying... I'm not getting much done, but I'm absorbing the enemy team's time. And what that does is it opens up my Aphelios to do things on the bottom side of the map to help get him ahead. Right. I'm really confused. If you look at the minimap, it shows that this camp is up, but it's not. I think it has something to do with my connectivity issues. But it really like bugged me out. I was like, are they in this? I tried queuing it, see if anything would damage me. I'm so confused. But it's just dead, but the map doesn't indicate that. Kind of weird. It was kind of tripping me out in game. I was like, hello? So Darius back, so, and I see 2 mid, 3 mid actually, and 1 bot. So all I have to do is like, it's a free turret. It's free 600 gold, we'll take it. And Darius had to back. I mean, Darius pretty much dies if he doesn't. I tricked Krugs again to see if they're up. They're not up yet. Not quite to Serix Sage, but still really clean game so far. We've had, what, 2 blunders? One where we didn't freeze, and then one where we dove into turret when we just shouldn't have been. There just was too much risk for not enough reward to do it. Well, a better way to say it is it didn't account for potential situations that a different play more optimally plays around those situations for. I keep running mid. Like, this is, I ran mid here because I keep expecting them to go for plays. Oh, here we go. Goodie. Just absolute massive chaos on that flash R. Beautiful. I actually got lucky on that Eon LeBlanc. I meant to throw it at Echo. Well, I was throwing it at Echo. He stopwatched and it went, and it still managed to hit LeBlanc, luckily. And then the whole team wasn't, the enemy team wasn't really expecting me to be there when they walked up. Now we're going for a dive. And what happened is I had a beautiful flash R onto everyone. So what happens there is Echo and LeBlanc are committed, and they're kind of separated from their team, because what I do is I flash on to everyone else in the backline. And this creates so much chaos and disjointment amongst the enemy team, they now can't play together anymore. And it really does carry that fight. So now Darius has been pushing this, and we can go catch it, and we don't, even though we went for that mid play, so what we did was we ran from base to mid. That opens us up to being in the right place at the right time if there's a fight that breaks out mid. And there's really nothing I lose out on top, because Darius is pushing it by the nature of farming the lane, and he didn't set up a freeze. So top lane pushes in, I get to be mid, participate in that fight, carry the fight, and then I don't even lose any minions top. So my CS isn't blundered by it. Really beautiful. We have Syric Sage, we have Teleport ready. We do want to take this Drake. We're gonna build Death Stance next, as I said, the really, really nice core build. And we're gonna head to Drake. Even though we have Teleport, there's no point in going top. This is something that really irks me about lower elo players. First off, you're better off being at the Drake ahead of time than reacting with the Teleport. That's always better. 2, by the time I would get the top lane, it'd be time for the Drake fight to happen, and then I'd end up teleporting Drake anyways. So in one situation, I keep Teleport, and I'm there preemptively. In the other situation, I end up being top lane, awkwardly, not being able to farm, teleporting to Drake, using my summoner spell for no reason, so I should have just been there in the first place. Like, it's just bad. Got a fight breaking out. No flash arm. Blocking that. Trying to land E. No big deal. I think the most important thing there was having the presence of mind to, I'm gonna kill that for 25 gold. Having the presence of mind to block Jhin W from hitting Zen. Potentially keeping him alive. We're in a really good spot this game. Sona's got a Moonstone, which I think really works well on our team. And then obviously I'm really far ahead. Now where do we go? I'm just gonna run mid again. I think they're just gonna keep trying to force on mid. And I have to run to top lane anyways, and if I'm gonna run top, I might as well just path through mid in case there's a fight. Like, it's just better pathing. Yep. And then a fight starts breaking out, and I'm ready to go. I'm there. And I'm really fed. I want to fight. I'm kind of baiting this a little bit. Watch the Q coming up. Darius super fast, gets away. And we can Baron off that. I mean, what really carries that fight from our point of view is landing E blind on the Echo, just predicting where he'd be based on the rotations and like when we last saw them. And then just being able, like, tracking where Echo was and predicting the Zin's out ult knockback into the Q. And obviously our team did a lot of work as well. But just looking at the numbers. Pushing out top. With Baron, we can 4-1 or we can 5-0. It's either one will work. And they give up. GG. That was a beautiful, probably my cleanest game versus Darius in a long time. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.
Victory.